Hey gang, FLX Beer Reviews back with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. I'm Dan.
I'm Mike. We got some special guests here today. Who are you?
I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Mike as
There's
well.
a lot of fucking mics here.
I feel a little scared right now.
Dan, what are we drinking?
It's a little
We are drinking a beer from the brewery. This is their Sans Page?
Sounds like you bought it.
entirely possible.
This is their
entirely possible.
Sans Page Vanilla. It's an oak-aged sour blonde ale with cherries and Tahitian vanilla beans, 6.9 ABV.
It's part of the Preservation Society for the first quarter of this year.
Okay.
I brought a couple bottles. This one, it seemed to be it seemed to be the most interesting.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's all
Yeah.
you need sometimes. It's an interesting sounding beer, so let's drink it.
And I love the brewery, man. All their beers are, at worst, they're really interesting.
Okay.
Fun
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Yeah.
Fun fact. Have you ever had anything from the brewery?
I've had many things from many breweries. Huh?
But the
This
brewery.
But if you had anything from the brewery spelled wrong,
Yeah.
They're really kind of arrogant.
Is it
calling
wrong
themselves
or
the
are they
brewery.
right? I mean, that's a weird accusation to make.
I've not had any.
So apparently,
this is-
no, I haven't had anything from the brewery.
Wow, that's a weird thing to admit to. But
Alright, so we always start off taking a little look at it.
my glass of
This looks like
Is this grapefruity juice?
it looks like dirty. It's like muddled, kind of an ale.
It looks like dirty ruby red grapefruit
Yeah.
juice.
or dirty ruby red
Kolsch, maybe.
dirty ruby red.
Which is a delicious beer if you haven't had it.
thing, and ruby red Kolsch isn't really.
it does look almost like muddled fruit in a glass.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Not much of a head on it. It's, I mean,
No,
you can
but-
swirl it as the beer swirls.
But the head is almost pearly white, kind of.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right. Alright, let's get a whiff on it.
Get a whiff, boys.
Sure. Oh my.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Alright, who wants to go first?
Other Mike, you go first.
I mean,
That would have been good.
So many mics.
There's so many
like
mics.
a soft,
So
like
many
a little bit of
mics.
vanilla.
Does anyone get that? No? Okay.
but just like very, like, it hits you. It's pungent.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very, like, in your face.
One of the things that I brought up a few times this week, last couple of weeks, sorry, is in the realm of like that sort of that sugary vanilla frosting for
Toast strudels.
Toaster strudels, yes.
And this
Okay.
to me smells like a cherry toaster strudel.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
So I get that, but I'm thinking like this is that cherry toaster strudel that you find in your local coffee shop. That
Oh,
is not the
a li-
frozen.
a little more,
artisanal-
a little more high end.
You can tell they actually use the real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has that acidic cherry, not that sweet cherry pie filling.
Like sugar cherry. It's yeah.
Yeah.
This is hobo
And like
cherries.
Mike said, the vanilla is
Yeah, and the vanilla is
Yeah,
there.
that vanilla is all, and it's that sort of sweet saccharine.
It's
The
Very-
cherry almost reminds me of a while back we did from Firestone. We did the
Oh,
Creaky
the
Bones.
tart ale.
It was a sour ale.
Yes.
The tart
I
ale.
watched that review.
And
Tart
they had
ale.
what was it?
Very
The
reminiscent of this.
yeah, the cherries in that.
Oh,
were just
yeah, this is very, it's a tart cherry pie filling.
Yeah,
Um,
but tart in a way it's like actual cherry. It's not like that sort of
Not-
saccharine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
fake canned.
Yeah, it's not fake
Yeah.
canned. Or I think you said that in that review too. It's not the fake canned. It's you're getting the fresh cherries. You're making your own cherry pie filling. That's very much what this smells like.
all right.
It smells really good, guys. What do you
Well,
think?
let's dive in. All right,
Let's dive in.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. I lied. It tastes like fake cherry pie filling. I'm kidding.
It got really tart at the front.
Yeah, in
Very
a nice earthy way though.
Yeah.
Dude, it is kind of it's backwards. Like
Yes, it
on
is.
these,
Oh my
like
gosh.
I usually get the tart on the back end,
Yep.
but I'm getting it like
Right
right up on the
just
tart
right
and then it disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it sweetens out.
Like I don't know, like the vanilla, right?
Yes.
So I think that's playing a part in it.
That's wild.
It's honestly a little spicy, and when I say spicy,
Everything happens.
No,
very
I
quick.
kinda get that.
like rye,
Yeah.
rye spiciness a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's very. It's almost soft and quiet in the beginning, and then it just builds and builds and
did
builds.
somebody
as you
add
swallow
too
it.
much nutmeg and cinnamon to our pie mix?
He did. He did it. I saw him do it.
yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
did.
Oh, we brought too many mics in. That's the
Too many mics.
Oh,
That was the
Sorry.
problem.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a New England thing. Tabletop pies. Do you guys get those in your grocery stores?
Never heard of
No.
I would say no.
Table talk.
Table talk.
They're like you can get them
Like
like
a tasty
pre-made,
cake or-
Little red and white boxes.
I know what those are.
and they're super like they're like single serving pies,
Okay.
like this big. This reminds me of like the cherry pies. I used to
Okay,
love those.
okay.
Yeah, especially because they don't have the icing on it.
Yeah.
The nose is all icing to me, a lot of icing. But these
Really?
things, not all.
Yeah.
A lot of icing.
No,
But with these
Dear, not all.
The nose is all ice.
Well, I say that
No,
because I
no.
don't really get any. I get more sweet on the taste, not on the nose.
But
I get more.
the tabletop
Or
pies,
in the nose.
the tabletop pies. He's talking about these little red and white boxes, and the fruit are very kind of tart and a very natural. Obviously, they're actual fruit.
Yeah, I can tell you,
But they're nice.
if I drink more than this, I am a living, breathing commercial for like Prilosec because my heartburn is all the
yeah.
This is extreme. Yeah, it's so tart. It's like as it's going down, you can like feel. I can actually feel it. Like,
Right.
stomach.
It's almost got
but
like the
the-
spiciness gives you a warming effect that like a barrel aged beer would give you. Almost
I want to see.
yeah.
I'm
But
getting more of the icing and the toaster strudel stuff as it goes on. Like I'm getting
Yeah?
much more.
Yeah,
It's very pleasant.
You're getting
It's
the
a poor-
doughiness.
Yeah, and it's. I was just trying to consider if I wanted this as a dessert beer or not. It's a very borderline
Yeah,
dessert beer. I think.
Yeah.
I do lean more toward the sour kind of like that kind of. But I do get that sweetness. I do get that sort of vanilla. I do get that the icing. But for me, like in a big way, it's almost like it's very very tart. I'm getting almost a hint of lime almost.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm getting in big, like dark cherry
Yep.
notes.
So with all that being said,
3 mics agree.
if you had to put some numbers on this out of 5, what are we rating it? What do you? What,
I have not done this in years. Sean, what do you think?
I go 375.
I'm going 4.
Say that.
I'm going 4.
Yeah, 375. Yeah.
I'm going 4.
I'm gonna go
Like a
399.
Ooh. All right.
That's almost
I'm gonna go 3.2549 on this Sun Gun.
nice.
Yeah. So that's another one in the books.
All right.
You know the deal. Down in the description. Twitters, Instagrams, Untappds. We're on all the social medias.
Who else we got here?
We got Nerdsense. They're on some social medias. Check them
Who
out.
else do we have here?
Hey, Mike.
He's Mike.
He's just here.
All right.
hanging
Another
out,
mic.
providing
There's
some,
another mic to make
support.
shit weird.
If you can't get a hold of us, that's your own problem.
You're not trying.
Yeah, you're not trying.
The more mics, the merrier.
All right, guys. Cheers.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Matt.